Hi, good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. So, today I'm going to talk to you about ways to connect with others energetically. And this is a way to connect and send energy, but it's also very healing for you. We're going to talk about the way that I use this to help me with grief and then also have used this to help with heartbreak. So if that sounds good to you, stick around. I am doing that whole multi-faceted this morning. I'm live on YouTube, I'm live on Facebook, and I'm also recording this so that it'll become a YouTube video. This is something a friend of mine sent me something this morning, and it was a video, and a gentleman was talking about how we can impact someone's energy from a distance with what we focus on. So his point was whether we focus on someone's shadow and the darker sides, and we're sending energy um, because we're focusing on something like more negative, that impacts someone, but that equally we can send loving energy and we can see the positive traits and we can see the positive things about someone, and that impacts them, and that when we all collectively do this, when we all choose to see through the eyes of love, what a difference that would make in the world. This is something that I have been doing for the last 3 years with a group that I run on Monday mornings called Soul Rise. It's completely free. I'll put the link below. But Soul Rise, my intention of creating that group, it's had different iterations and it used to be a paid program. And because of this very concept, I decided to make it a free program because what we do is we meet every single Monday morning and first thing in the morning, 7:30 a.m. Pacific time, and we get together as a group and we set the intention to begin our day and our week aligned with love, aligned with the energy of love. And it reminds us, and we're accountable to one another, that to send out energy, to see through the eyes of love. So let that really sink in. Like when we're in traffic and we get triggered, when we're with a loved one and something really gets our hackles up. What would this look like through the eyes of love? So for me, the way that I use this energetically is, with grief comes in different ways, right? We grieve when we lose someone because they pass away, and that's, traditionally how we talk about grief. But any loss can trigger grief in our system. And so how do we handle that? Well, for me, I've experienced grief in different ways. So I've experienced grief when with infidelity, with betrayal, with the ending of a marriage. I grieved that. I experienced a very different kind of grief when my romantic partner passed away several years ago. I experienced grief when I lost my mom and my dad. And it's different, but it's the same. And how did I get through it? I remember there's a line in Under the Tuscan Sun when when Francis's friend Patty comes to visit from the United States and she's been dumped. And she's laying on the bed and she's pregnant, and she just, she's got tears coming down, and she just looks at Francis and she says, "How did you ever breathe again?" And haven't we all felt that? Haven't we all been through something, some kind of heartbreak, when we wondered how would we ever breathe again? How would we survive it? How would we get through it? I know that I have, sadly more than once. So what can we do? Well, first of all, we can choose and accept that it's a moment by moment survival sometimes. Give ourselves grace. Give ourselves love and patience and kindness and self nurturing to get through it. Send love. And this is what I started this video talking about. How do we impact someone else when we're not even present with them? It's just through energetic intention. Whenever I think about someone, whether it's in a breakup, whether it is just long distance, whether it is someone that I've had a disagreement or I don't really have a lot of falling outs, but if that was the case, simply touch your heart, think about them, and send them love. And you can say it out loud or you can say it to yourself. You can simply think of them, say, I wish you peace, I wish you joy, I send you love. And then send it and release it and get on with your day. This has a profound impact on you, helping you see through the eyes of love, compassion, forgiveness, kindness, grace. And it also energetically sends a wave to that person of love. How can you go wrong with that? You can't. So that's just my little quick pop on today to remind you that energy flows and that it's what we focus on. And so, next time you are hurting, next time you are missing someone, whether they are here with us still in physical form or not, next time, touch your heart, say, I love you, I miss you, and just send it to them. And then give yourself some love, get on with your day. Hey, guys. I have just created a PDF, a free download for manifesting first thing in the morning. I also, on YouTube, have a free meditation that helps you raise your vibration and get into a state of pure bliss and gratitude, and really so that you feel it vibrationally. If either of those are of interest of you, check out my YouTube channel. I'll put a link to the free PDF below, and I hope that you find this helpful. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.